everybody and welcome back to a new booktube video on my booktube channel Books with Leo, and today I'm bringing you another reading vlog. I'm currently reading a couple of things and I just felt like vlogging, so here we are. So let's get straight into the things I'm reading. Wow, this has never ever happened before. Has it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm currently reading Hollow Pox, The Hunt for Morrigan Crow, which is a Nevermoor book, and this is Nevermoor book 3 by Jessica Townsend. I love this series so much. Last week I literally binged book 1 and 2. I'd already read them in 2019 and I binged them again, like I read them back to back, both of them, in order to start the third book, and I am so excited to finally be reading this book. It's really good so far, and this series is literally one of my favorite series ever now. It just makes me so happy and it brings me so much joy, and it's just so cute and wonderful. And literally last week, those days like curled up on the couch reading these books were some of the best days. I was enjoying myself so much, so I'm really happy to be reading these. Basically, the Nevermoor books are about Morrigan Crow, who's been cursed to die on her 11th birthday or her 12th birthday. I always forget one of those. Every bad thing that happens in her country is because of her, because she's a cursed child. And then she gets kidnapped on the evening she's supposed to die by a really weird man called Jupiter North, and he whisks her away to a different magical world where she is taking part in the Wondrous Trials to enter the Wondrous Society, which is basically a magic school for both magical children with like more magical abilities and for children with other abilities like being a doctor or speaking a lot of languages. It's just a school for people with special abilities basically. So that is like a small summary of the first book, and I'm not going to be going into the others because I don't want to spoil anything, but this is definitely a series I'm enjoying so much, and so this is what I'm currently reading. I don't want it to be over, so I'm like postponing reading this book because I don't want it to be over because I love it so much. So I'm really enjoying this. And another book that I'm currently reading, this is my big boy, this is The Mad Ship by Robin Hobb, which is the second book in the LaFuente Traders This is the second book in the LaFuente Traders trilogy. That is a tongue twister. In one of my other videos, I famously, accidentally spoil the entire premise of this book series, and it was not on purpose. I'm just really dumb. This is because I've also read the Dragon Rainland trilogy. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but it's the other trilogy by Robin Hobb that's about dragons. Maybe it's not even a trilogy. Well, it's a series, and if you've read that first, then you already know a lot about these books and about like the actual magic and like some of the things that are supposed to be surprises. But I didn't know that, so I just accidentally spoiled the whole series. So don't watch that video. And this is basically, I know now what not to spoil, so don't worry. This is about Althea mostly. It's also about some other characters, but I'm just going to focus on her for the premise. And basically, in this world, people have life ships, and if 3 generations of a family have died on the ship, then the ship comes to life and you can sail to different places in this world, or you could not sail with a normal boat, basically. And Althea's family's ship is about to come to life because her father's about to die on the boat, like on the decks of the boat. They bring him there because they know he's about to die. And then she's supposed to get the ship, but there's some tension in the family and there's a stepdad coming in, and basically she ends up not getting the ship, and then the ship sails out and she's fighting to prove herself as a sailor and get it back. That's basically, I think, all you should know going into the first book. There's pirates, there's magic, the world is so intricate. The world is so complicated and beautifully written and made, and there's so many interesting themes and storylines and characters. Like, all these characters are so well thought out. They feel like actual live people. They're so complicated and morally grey, and it's just so good. It is a bit of a big book, and it's a bit like, it takes more concentration than, for example, this to read, because this is like, there's a lot happening, there's a lot of characters. Like, if you've not read a lot of fantasy, this is probably not the best place to start, but it is really good. And I'm currently at page 384, so I'm making my way through there, but it will take a while probably. This is really good so far, and I really need to pick up the third book too after I finish this. So yeah, those are all the things I'm currently reading. I have to do some stuff on my Etsy today, and also some tax stuff, which is just not a lot of fun and not very interesting. So yeah, I'm just going to be working and reading for a bit. So that's the plan. Hi, so it's the next day today and I have been reading a lot more in Hollowpox by Jessica Townsend. I am really enjoying this read. It's just so good. It's just really cute and heartwarming, and there's so many characters that I love so much, and it's just really making me happy. I've also read a bit more in the Mad Ship yesterday, but I'm not really in the right mood for that because it's like a complicated fantasy. This is just so easy to enjoy and to read, so I'm gonna stick with this one. I've almost finished it. I'm kind of sad about it. And what I also really enjoy is that this series really seems to mature a little bit, because like the first book was definitely really a middle grade book, and this book is still a middle grade book, but it's like there's more difficult themes coming in and more serious things. There's themes of bigotry and discrimination, and I don't know, it's just like it's progressing into a bigger world and a bigger fantasy and more intricate world building and politics, which is just really cool. I don't think this is a spoiler, but maybe if you still want to read this series, then skip this bit. So in this world there's an epidemic happening of the Hollow Pox, and it's just, well we have a pandemic happening currently as well, you know, in our world, and it's just, I don't know, reading about lockdowns and stuff, it's just not exactly what I want right now. I want escapism. I don't want to be reminded but at the same time I'm not that bothered because this is like more of a magical epidemic, so like if that happens here too, then I'm just like, I'm signing off. It's too much for me. But yeah, I am really enjoying this one, and yeah. So today I'm going to be packing some Etsy orders. I've already have some packed, but I have a lot more to pack. And then I'm going to be doing some other work, maybe some work around the house, nothing really interesting. I do really want to do some painting, but I don't know how much time I have. So yeah, we'll see.
I've decided to start listening to Take a Hint Dani Brown whilst packing orders, and I'm really excited. I will keep you updated.
Hi, it's a new day. I don't know what the last time was I actually filmed for this vlog. Oh, I do! When I was painting yesterday. Today I'm going to film some videos, which is also why I have my makeup done. But right now I really need to have some breakfast because I still haven't had breakfast and I've been working already, so not healthy, not good. Don't do that. I'm going to be filming, I think, a video about all the books I still want to read in 2020, like a top 10 2020, like a top 10 of books I want to read in 2021. It's 2021. Hello, yes. I think I'm gonna do like a fantasy version of it, so only fantasy books I want to read in 2021, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I also have to edit and do some work for the Royal Library, so yeah, that's a freelance job I have. So yeah, that's it, and I will talk to you guys about what I'm reading later on. So, I just finished Hollow Pox by Jessica Townsend. I love this series so much. I've just reread all 3 books and I kind of already want to read them again. I really cannot wait for the next one to come out. I'm enjoying it so much that we really see Morgan Crow growing up a bit in these books, and that's just so cool. I have heard that this is becoming a long series, so I'm beyond excited for that. This was just so good. And another thing I really enjoyed that is in this 3rd book, it's not a major spoiler, but if you don't want to know anything, then maybe skip this bit. There was a little queer relationship in here between some of the teachers, and it was just so cute. But yeah, that was just so adorable to read about, and so lovely to see that representation in a middle grade book. And I just, I was just so happy reading this book, even though it was about an illness as well and like a pandemic. It was still really good and magical, and I loved it a lot. And now I have no clue what I will read. Well, I still have to finish The Matchship, of course, by Robin Hobb, but I'm kind of slumping on that one. It's just so long, and I love it, and it's very intricate and very amazing, but I feel like I need a little pick-me-up. So maybe I'll pick up a graphic novel or something. I'm not sure, but I will keep you updated. Hi guys, so I just read some graphic novels. I was really in the mood for them. I picked up Fence, which was really fun actually. I was kind of doubting whether I'd like this comic series because it's about fencing and like sports and stuff, and I'm not really... Well, I like dancing and I like doing circus sports and I like doing pole, but I'm just not big on like any other sports really, except for like acrobatic stuff, you know, and like ice skating and stuff, but like fencing, football, rugby, like it doesn't, I don't care. But I did actually really like these graphic novels, mostly because they're really humorous, which I just really enjoy. I enjoy when things are funny. They were really fun actually. I've read the first 2 volumes. There's a lot of boys and they're all fighting, and it's like there's a lot of drama. That's been a really nice change. Of course, I'm still reading my big friend over here, The Matchship by Robin Hobb. I haven't really made much progress, to be honest. I'm just not really in the mood for this one right now, so maybe I'll pick up something else to read in between, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to close off this reading vlog right now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you maybe even got some reading inspiration or recommendations from it. Comment down below how your first week's reading in 2021 have been going so far. Tell me what you've been reading. I'd love to hear. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!